सात्विकी राजसी चैव
सात्विकी राजसी चैव
तामसी चेति तां शृणु
तामसी चेति तां शृणु
सत्त्वानुरूपा सर्वस्य
सत्त्वानुरूपा सर्वस्य
श्रद्धा भवति भारत
श्रद्धा भवति भारत
श्रद्धामयोऽयं पुरुषो
श्रद्धामयोऽयं पुरुषो
यो यच्छ्रद्धः स एव सः
यो यच्छ्रद्धः स एव सः
यजन्ते सात्विका देवान्
यजन्ते सात्विका देवान्
यक्षरक्षांसि राजसाः
यक्षरक्षांसि राजसाः
प्रेतान् भूतगणांश्चान्ये
प्रेतान् भूतगणांश्चान्ये
यजन्ते तामसा जनाः
यजन्ते तामसा जनाः
अशास्त्रविहितं घोरन्
अशास्त्रविहितं घोरन्
तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः
तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः
दम्भाहङ्कारसंयुक्ताः
दम्भाहङ्कारसंयुक्ता
कामरागबलान्विताः
कामरागबलान्विताः
कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थम्
कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं
भूतग्राममचेतसः
भूतग्राममचेतसः
माञ्चैवान्तः शरीरस्थन्
माञ्चैवान्तः शरीरस्थन्
तान् विद्यासुरनिश्चयान्
तान् विद्यासुरनिश्चयान्
आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य
आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य
त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः
त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः
यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानन्
यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानन्
तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु
तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु
आयुः सत्त्वबलारोग्य
आयुः सत्त्वबलारोग्य
सुखप्रीतिविवर्धनाः
सुखप्रीतिविवर्धनाः
रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या
रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या
आहाराः सात्विकप्रियाः
आहाराः सात्विकप्रियाः
कट्वं ललवणात्युष्ण
कट्वं ललवणात्युष्ण
तीक्ष्णरूक्षविदाहिनः
तीक्ष्णरूक्षविदाहिनः
आहारा राजसस्येष्टा
आहारा राजसस्येष्टा
दुःखशोकामयप्रदाः
दुःखशोकामयप्रदाः
यातयामङ्गतरसम्
यातयामङ्गतरसम्
पूतिपर्युषितं च यत्
पूतिपर्युषितं च यत्
उच्छिष्टमपि चामेध्यम्
उच्छिष्टमपि चामेध्यम्
भोजनं तामसप्रियम्
भोजनं तामसप्रियम्
अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्यज्ञो
अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्यज्ञो
विधिदृष्टो य युज्यते
विधिदृष्टो य युज्यते
यष्टव्यमेवेति मनस्
यष्टव्यमेवेति मनस्
समाधाय स सात्विकः
समाधाय स सात्विकः
अभिसन्धाय तु फलम्
अभिसन्धाय तु फलम्
दम्भार्थमपि चैव यत्
दम्भार्थमपि चैव यत्
युज्यते भरतश्रेष्ठ
युज्यते भरतश्रेष्ठ
तं यज्ञं विद्धि राजसम्
तं यज्ञं विद्धि राजसम्
विधिहीनमसृष्टान्नम्
विधिहीनमसृष्टान्नम्
मन्त्रहीनमदक्षिणम्
मन्त्रहीनमदक्षिणम्
श्रद्धाविरहितं यज्ञन्
श्रद्धाविरहितं यज्ञन्
तामसं परिचक्षते
तामसं परिचक्षते
देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञ
देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञ
पूजनं शौचमार्जवम्
पूजनं शौचमार्जवम्
ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च
ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च
शारीरं तप उच्यते
शारीरं तप उच्यते
अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यम्
अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यम्
सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत्
सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत्
स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनै चैव
स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनै चैव
वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते
वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते
मनः प्रसादः सौम्यत्वम्
मनः प्रसादः सौम्यत्वम्
मौनमात्मविनिग्रहः
मौनमात्मविनिग्रहः
भावसंशुद्धिरित्येतत्
भावसंशुद्धिरित्येतत्
तपो मानसमुच्यते
तपो मानसमुच्यते
श्रद्धया परया तप्तन्
श्रद्धया परया तप्तन्
तपस्तत्त्रिविधं नरैः
तपस्तत्त्रिविधं नरैः
अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्युक्तैः
अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्युक्तैः
सात्विकं परिचक्षते
सात्विकं परिचक्षते
सत्कारमानपूजार्थं
सत्कारमानपूजार्थं
तपोदम्भेन चैव यत्
तपोदम्भेन चैव यत्
क्रियते तदिह प्रोक्तम्
क्रियते तदिह प्रोक्तम्
राजसञ्चलमध्रुवम्
राजसञ्चलमध्रुवम्
मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत्
मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत्
पीडया क्रियते तपः
पीडया क्रियते तपः
परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा
परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा
तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्
तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्
दातव्यमिति यद्दानम्
दातव्यमिति यद्दानम्
दीयते नुपकारिणे
दीयते नुपकारिणे
देशे काले च पात्रे च
देशे काले च पात्रे च
तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतम्
तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतम्
यत्तु प्रत्युपकारार्थं
यत्तु प्रत्युपकारार्थम्
फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः
फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः
दीयते च परिक्लिष्टन्
दीयते च परिक्लिष्टन्
तद्दानं राजसंस्मृतम्
तद्दानं राजसंस्मृतम्
अदेशकाले यद्दानम्
अदेशकाले यद्दानम्
अपात्रेभ्यश्च दीयते
अपात्रेभ्यश्च दीयते
असत्कृतमवज्ञातन्
असत्कृतमवज्ञातन्
तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्
तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्
ॐ तत्सदिति निर्देशो
ॐ तत्सदिति निर्देशो
ब्रह्मणस्त्रिविधः स्मृतः
ब्रह्मणस्त्रिविधः स्मृतः
ब्राह्मणास्तेन वेदाश्च
ब्राह्मणास्तेन वेदाश्च
यज्ञाश्च विहिताः पुरा
यज्ञाश्च विहिताः पुरा
तस्मादोमित्युदाहृत्य
तस्मादोमित्युदाहृत्य
यज्ञदानतपः क्रियाः
यज्ञदानतपः क्रियाः
प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्ताः
प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्ताः
सततं ब्रह्मवादिनाम्
सततम्
Jai Shri Krishna, everybody. We'll start the class with a prayer. Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gītā. Srimad Bhagavad Gītā. So here Shri is long. Mad, the is partial and bha has to be completely pronounced. Srimad Bhagavad Gītā Atha Saptadashodhyayah Atha Saptadashodhyayah. Today we are going to do the 17th chapter. We'll be doing revision of the 17th adhyaya. Yes. Arjuna Uvacha Arjuna Uvacha. Please remember the first shloka of every adhyaya will be asked in the question, in the exam. So Arjuna has to be properly pronounced. Arjuna Uvacha, completely pronounced. It should not be said as Arjun Uvach. It should be pronounced as Arjuna Uvacha. Ye Shastra Vidhimutsrujya Yajante Shraddhayanvitaha Teshan Nishtha Ka Krishna Sattvamaho Rajastamaha. Ye, it is a long pronunciation. It is ye and not a. Okay, the clarity of ye should be there. Ye, long pronunciation. Shastra, Shastra, sha long. and then partial sa, partial ta, and complete ra. Three consonants are joined together there. Ye shastra vidhi, both short pronunciations. Mutsrajya, aghat on top of ma should be perfectly taken to take the partial ta. Mutsrajya, mutsrajya, that ya also should be heard in clarity. Ye shastra vidhi mutsrajya yajante shraddhayanvitaha. Yajante, aghat on top of ja should be perfectly taken. Te is long pronunciation, so first priority goes to recite the long pronunciation long and then take the aghat. So yajante shraddha, shraddha, and shra also you can see aghat, that is because the next alphabets, two alphabets are joined together there. Shraddhayanvitaha, yanvitaha, ta is long and then visarga, so the visarga pronunciation also is long ha. Teshan, teshan, sha should be pronounced properly. Teshan nishtha, nishtha, the aghat on top of ni should be perfectly taken. Nishtha tuka krishna, tuka, tu is short, so along with that, because it is a short pronunciation, immediately you have to take the next word also. Tuka krishna, krishna, aghat on top of kr, ka is partial there, is half there, and this swara, that is ru, that is a vowel, is full there. So krishna, and aghat on top of kr to take the partial sh, that is joined to na. Teshan nishtha tuka krishna sattva maho, sattva, you have to take the partial ta. You can see after sa there are two thirds partial half joined to complete va. So sattva, sat and then tva. Okay, so sattva maho, ma and ho long pronunciations. Rajas tamaha, rajas, aghat on top of ja perfectly taken. Rajas tamaha. Arjuna uvacha ye shastra vidhimutsrajya yajante shraddhayanvitaha teshan nishtha tuka krishna sattva-maho rajastamaha. Go to the next one. Shri Bhagavanuvāca. Here you can see Shri is long pronunciation. Bhaga should be completely pronounced. Bhaga, okay, not Bhagwan. That is very incorrect. You should pronounce it Shri Bhagavanuvāca. Trividha bhavate shraddha Dehinam sa swabhavaja Sattviki rajasi chaiva tamasi chetitam shruna. Trividha, both the tri and the v is short pronunciations. Trividha bhavate shraddha, you can see bhavati, all small pronunciations, and aghat on top of ti to take the next word which begins with joint consonants. Sh and r are joined together there. So first half sh you will take along with the aghat on top of ti. Bhavate shraddha, shraddha dehinam, long de, he short, na long. Dehinam sa swabhavaja, sa long, and then take the aghat. Do not be in a hurry to take the aghat on top of sa, because if you hurry, you will make that sa short. So you have to say that sa long and then take the partial sa, which is joined to complete verb. Dehinam sa swabhavaja. Satviki, Satviki. Sa is long, and you can see there are 3 alphabets joined together there. Satviki, ki should go long. Rajasi, Ra long, J short, C long. Chaiva, Chaiva. Please do not pronounce it as Chaiva. It is Chai, Ch with a long I vowel sound. Chaiva. And do not stretch that word. So chaiva. No, that is very incorrect. Va is a small pronunciation. You have to immediately stop it pronouncing va. Okay, do not stretch the va. So satviki, rajasi, chaiva, tamasi. Ta is long, ma is short, and si has to go long. Tamasi, cheti. Cheti, che long, t short. So because it is short, immediately take the next word. Cheti tam shrunu. Tamasi cheti tam shrunu. Shri Bhagavanu vacha. Trividha bhavati shraddha. Dehinam sa swabhavaja. Satviki, rajasi, chaiva, tamasi, cheti tam shrunu. Next one. Sattvanurupa sarvasya shraddha bhavati bharata. Shraddha mayo yam purusho yo yat Shraddhasa eva saha. Sattvanu. So you can see sa, and there are 3 alphabets joined together there. So that pronunciation should come nicely. Sattvanu. Long va, no short. And the ru here in the middle of the word is long pronunciation. Okay, ra with a long u vowel sound. And the pa is also long. So Sattvanu rupa. Sarvasya Shraddha. So Sarvasya. You can see Sa and then partial Ra and Va. There is Aghat on top of Va to take the next partial Sa, and which is joined to complete Ya. And you can note that there is Aghat on top of Ya also. Even though the Charan ends there, the next word begins with Shra. That is Sha partial and Ra complete. So we have to take that Aghat when you're reciting it completely. But if you're reciting it charan wise, it is okay. Sattvanurupa sarvasya charan wise, and if it is together, Sattvanurupa sarvasya shraddha, has to go like that. Okay, sarvasya shraddha bhavati bharata. Bhavati, all are short pronunciations. So when you finish with the ti, bhavati, immediately take the next word. Bhavati bharata. Bharat, no, bharata, the completely pronounced. Shraddha mayoyam. Shraddha. Take that aghat on top of shram. Shraddha mayoyam. Purusho. Purusho yo yat shraddhasa. Now here yo long, you can see ya, and there are 2 chas joined together there along with the complete r, chra. Okay, you can see first partial cha and then full cha, and then there is down, you can see it is r, complete r. So you will first pronounce it as yo yat, okay, and then shraddhas. Shraddhas, you can see aghat on top of chra to take the next partial the, that is joined to complete the. Okay, so yo yat shraddhasa. Shraddhasa, you can see there is visarga pronunciation partial sa. Next word is sa. Yo yat shraddhasa eva saha. Eva, a is long pronunciation, so eva saha. Eva, and then that next so also will go together. Okay, यो यच्छ्रद्धः स एव सः सत्त्वानुरूपा सर्वस्य श्रद्धा भवति भारत श्रद्धामयोऽयं पुरुषो यो यच्छ्रद्धः स एव सः यजन्ते सात्विका देवान् यक्षरक्षांसि राजसाः प्रेतान् भूतगणांश्चान्ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः यजन्ते आघात on top of the perfectly taken yajante te long satvika sa long and the last ka is also long satvika devan deva all long and the last na is partial there devan yaksharakshansi. So here there is aghat on top of year to take the next partial. I hope you all know Ksha is a joint, is made up of two alphabets, partial K and complete Ksha. So Yaksha Rakshansi, aghat on top of Ra also to take the partial K in that alphabet Ksha. Yaksha Rakshansi. Now you can see Ksha is long pronunciation and there is Anuswara. And the next following alphabet is Sa. So you know the rules. If there is Anuswara in the middle of an word and if it is followed by Sa, Sh, Sh, Ha and Va, always the pronunciation of that Anuswara will be nasal Va. So Yaksha Rakshansi. Rakshansi, take the ksha long and then the nasal va and then small c, short pronunciation c. Yaksha Rakshansi Rajasaha. Ra long, ja short, sa long and visarga. So the visarga pronunciation also will be ha. Rajasaha. Pretan. Now here you can see the charan is one whole word, so we can break it and practice it. Pretan bhuta, pretan bhuta ganaunshchanye, ganaunsh. You can see the na after ga, the na is long and there is anuswara. Anuswara, the next alphabets you can see it is joint alphabets sh. Partial sh is joined to complete ch. So after the anuswara, you can see the first alphabet that we will be taking is partial sh. So again here the pronunciation of that anuswara will be nasal v. So pretan bhuta ganaunsh chan ye take the partial na. And the ye has to be clearly heard. Okay, it should not sound like nye. It is not nye. It is pretan bhuta ganaunshchan ye yajante yajante tamasa janaha. Yajante satvika devan yaksharakshansi rajasaha pretan bhuta ganaunshchanye yajante tamasa janaha. Ashastra vihitam ghoran tapyante ye tapo janaha dambha hankara sanyukta kamaraga balanvitaha. Ashastra. So it is a small pronunciation, sha long, and then three alphabets joined together there. So it should, you have to recite it, ashastra. Okay. Ashastra Vihitang. Vihi, both are small pronunciations. Vihitang. Tang. You can see Anuswara pronunciation is partial nasal ng. That is the nasal alphabet of the next group of alphabets, that is Gha. Okay. So that group of consonants, the nasal alphabet comes as the pronunciation of that Anuswara if it comes in front of that Gha. Okay. Of Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Ng. Okay. Ashastra Vihitang Ghoran Tapyante. Aghat on top of the should be taken perfectly. Tap and then yan. Aghat on top of ya also to take the partial na. Tapyante ye tapo janaha. Dambha. First part is Dambha. Aghat on top of the. Dambha. Hankar. Aghat on top of her also to take the next partial nasal ng. Half partial ng is joined to complete ka there. Dambha Hankar Sanyukta. Sa and Anuswara, and the next word is ya, so it will be the same nasal ya. Sanyukta. And you can see after ta there is visarga, so exhale, and while exhalation you should get a little bit sound like kha. Okay. Please do not pronounce the kha there. Dambha Hankar Sanyukta. Kamaraga. Ka long, ma short, ra long, ga short. Again, ba is short and la is long. And there is aghat on la to take the partial na that is joined to small v. So the la has to be pronounced long first. Kamaragabalan vitaha. Kamaragabalan vitaha. Ashastra vihitang khoran tapyante ye tapo janaha. Dambha hankar sanyukta. Kamaragabalan vitaha. Karshayantas sharirastham bhutagramam chetasah mainchaivantas sharirasthan tan vidya suranishchayan. Karshayantas. Karsha and then aghat on top of ya. Yantash. You can see the next word begins from sha. So karshayantash sharirastham. It is shari. That ri is long, so you have to remember that. Shari. Okay, and then the next ra has got aghat to take the next partial sa that is joined to tha. Sharirastham. Bhuta. You can see the bhu is long, so pronounce it long. Bhutagramam. Aghat on top of the to take the partial ga that is joined to ra long. Bhutagramam. Both the ma should be pronounced clearly. Bhutagramam chetasah. Mainchaivantash. My, ma long, my chaivantash. Chai should be pronounced properly. It's a long pronunciation. Please do not pronounce it as che. It is not chevantas, it is chai. Okay. Chaivantash sharirasthan tan vidya. Ta long, aghat on top of ta to take the next partial na that is joined to small v. Tan vidya sura. Tan vidya. Ya is long. Sura nishchayan. Su and ra is also small pronunciation. Aghat on top of ni to take the partial sh. Nishchayan. कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं भूतग्राममचेतसः मां चैवान्तः शरीरस्थन् तान् विद्यासुरनिश्चयान् आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानन् तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु आहारस् so aha both are long rastwapi you can see after ra, three alphabets are joined together there partial sa partial ta is joined to complete va so aharastwapi aharastwapi the p is short sarvasya charan wise that is this recitation is okay sarvasya. But if you're reciting the whole line, you have to take that aghat on top of ya. Sarvasya trividho, yat trividho. Tri and V both are short. Dho has to go long. Sarvasya trividho bhavati priyaha. Bhavati, all are short pronunciation. Aghat on top of T to take the next partial pa that is joined to R. Okay. Bhavati priyaha yajyastapas. Here, however you pronounce the jya, the knya, the gya, everything is fine. So, yajyas, aghat on top of ya. Yajyas, aghat on top of jya also to take the partial sum. Yajyastapas tatha, tatha danan. Tesham, that sha clarity should be there. It should not sound like tesham. It is tesham bhedamimam bhedamimam shrunu aharastvapi sarvasya trividho bhavati priyaha yajyastapastatha danan tesham bhedamimam shrunu ayusattvabalarogya sukha priti vivardhanaha rasya snigdha Ahara satvika priyaha. Here you have to keep in mind ayus. You can see it is a and u. A is long, the u is short, and then it is the visarga pronunciation is partial sa because the next word is beginning from sa. Here you can see everywhere it is like that after the visarga pronunciation. Ayusattva sattva bala bala rogya ro long pronunciation aghat is there but you have to first recite it long, okay, because it's a long pronunciation, and then take the partial ga that is joined to ya. Sattva bala rogya, and the ya should be heard in clarity, not rogya, no, rogya, okay. So khapriti vivardhanaha. So khap, you can see aghat on top of kha to take the partial pa that is joined to complete wrong long re. Okay, so it is pre long. So khapriti vivardhanaha. The T, V and the va, everything is short pronunciation. Only the last na is long. So the visarga pronunciation also has to go ha. Okay, it is not na ha. It is vivardhana ha. You have to take that ha long. Okay. Rasyas, rasyas, not rasyas. The ya which is joined there is complete. Okay. Ras. Sa is partial. You have to take that aghat on top of ra. The next sa is partial and the ya has to be heard clearly. Okay. Rasya snigdhas, snigdhas, sthira, sthira, hridya, hridya. Here the ha is partial and it is joined with complete r, rishika r. Okay, the vowel sound r is complete there and the ha is only half. So hr, hridya, aghat is there on hr because the next alphabet's partial the is joined to complete ya, long ya. Okay, so hridya, ahara, ahara, all are long pronunciation. Then take the partial sa because the next word again begins from sa. Ahara, satvi, satvika priyaha, satvika. You can see aghat on top of ka because again it is pra, joint alphabet. So partial pa, satvika priyaha, ya long. So the visarga also long. Ha. Ayusattva balarogya sukha प्रीति विवर्धनाः रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या आहारा सात्विक प्रियाः कट्वं ललवणात्युष्ण तीक्ष्ण रूक्ष विदाहिनः आहारा राजसस्येष्टा दुःख शोकामय प्रदाः कट्वं, the first part, कट्वं ल. Okay, so here aghat on top of ka, cut, we'll take the next t that is joined to complete v, and on v also there is aghat. So that is because the next alphabets again joined together there, partial ma and complete la. Okay, katvam lala, katvam la. So it is katvam lala vana, vana. Again the na is long. Take the aghat after reciting the na long. Katvam lala vana tyushna, na tyushna. U is short, again aghat on that U to take the partial sh. Katvam lalavana tyushna tikshna. So the T is long. Okay, so you have to take it perfectly long. Do not say it as tikshna. It is tikshna. Again, you can see the ru is long over there. So it has to, you have to take it long. And then there is aghat because again ksha is joint alphabet. So tikshna ruksha. Okay, do not recite it as tikshna ruksha. Okay, tikshna ruksha vidahinaha. Vida, V small, da long, he small, and even the na is small, and then visarga. Tikshna ruksha vidahinaha. Ahara, all long. Rajasasyeshta. Raja, aghat on top of some should be perfectly taken. Sasyeshta, yeshta, that ye should be heard clearly. Rajasasyeshta, dukkha shoka maya pradaha. Maya prada, aghat on top of here because the next alphabet pra, joint alphabets. So the first partial alphabet is pa. So dukkha shoka maya pradaha. Katvam lalavana tyushna tikshna ruksha vidahinaha. Ahara rajasasyeshta dukkha shokamaya pradaha. Yatayamangatarasam puti paryushitam chayat uchhishtamapi chamedhyam bhojanam tamasapriyam. Yatayamang. Very simple, no aghats. Just keep in mind the long pronunciation and the short pronunciation and the anuswara pronunciation. Yatayamang gatarasam. Gatarasa. Everything is short there. Gatarasam puti. Here, do not make the mistake of making that pu small, because the pu is long pronunciation and the ti is short. So puti. Immediately take the next word. Puti paryushi. Paryushi. Here also everything is small pronunciations. Puti paryushi. Yes. Puti paryushi yat. Yat. Yata no. Yat. Because the ta is partial there. Uchhishtamapi. U is small and there is aghat because two chas are joined together there. So uch, take that perfect aghat on u. Uchhish. Now on chi also there is aghat because again partial sh is joined to t. So uchhishtamapi. Uchhishtamapi. Chamedhyam. Chame both long. Take the me long and then take the partial the. Chamedhyam bhojanan tamasapriyam. That aghat on top of sa important. Sapriyam bhojanan tamasapriyam yatayamangatarasam puti paryushitain chayat uchhishtamapi chamedhyam bhojanan tamasapriyam afalakankshibiryajyo vidhidrushto ya ijyate yashtavyameveti manas samadhayasa Satvikah aphala. So you will not recite it as f. Here you have to pronounce the that second alphabet as p. Okay. Aphala. Aphala. La long. Kangshi. Kangshi. Here ka is long and next you can see partial nasal ng is half there and the ksha is complete. So kangshi. Bhiryajyo, however you say it, whether it is jyo or nyo or gyo or nya, however you say it, okay? Aphala kangshi bhiryajyo vidhi drishto. Vidhi, both are small pronunciations. And the next is after vidhi, the next alphabet is partial the and complete ru, the vowel ru is complete there, and there is aghat on dr because the next partial sh is joined to to long. Vidhi drishto ya ijyate. Ya ijyate. Together ya and ijyate. You can see e, there is aghat on top of e to take the partial j. Ya ijyate. Te long. Yashtavya. Yash. First aghat on ya to take the partial sh. Yashtavya. Next aghat on ta to take the partial v. Yashtavya me veti. Me ve. Both are long and the ti is short. So immediately take the next word. Yashtavya me veti manas. Together you have to say that. Yashtavya me veti manas. Samadhayasa. Samadha, ma and dha long, and ya will go after the ya immediately take the sa also. Samadhayasa satvikah. Satvikah. Aphalakankshibhiryajyo vidhi drishto ya ijyate yashtavyameveti manas samadhayasa satvikah. Abhisandhayatu अभिसन्धायतु फलन् दम्भार्थमपि चैव यत् इज्यते भरतश्रेष्ठ तं यज्ञं विद्धि राजसम् abhi both are short pronunciation. Sa is also short, only the dha is long over there. Abhisandhayatu phalan. So together you will recite this. After ya you will take the tu. Abhisan, aghat on sa should be perfectly taken. Abhisandhayatu phalan. Tu phalan. Dambhartha. Dam, aghat on da should be taken perfectly to take the partial ma. Dambhartha. Api. Only the bha is long there, rest everything is short pronunciations. Dambharthamapi chaivayat. Chaivayat. Ya, and the next ta is partial. Okay. Do not say it as yata, it is only yat. Ijyate. Ijyate. Bharata Shrestha. Bharata and aghat on top of the, because again to take the partial sh. Bharata Shrestha. But the next aghat on shre, you will first recite the shre long and then take the partial sh. That is joined to tha. Ijyate Bharata Shrestha. Tam yajyam vidhi rajasam. Vidhi, again the v there is aghat. Vidhi, not vidhi, it is vidhi rajasam. Abhisandhayatu phalan dambharthamapi chaivayat. Ijyate bharata shrestha tam yajyam vidhi rajasam. Vidhihinam mantrahinam dakshinam Shraddha virahitam yajyan tamasam paricakshate. Vidhihinam, vidhi both short, but the he is long, so do not make it short. The he has to go long. Okay. Vidhihi nama. Nama, again everything is short, only the ta is long there then. Vidhihi nama sr. Sa and r join together there. Aghat on sr to take the partial sh. Vidhihi nama srishtanam. Tanam. You can see there are two n's joined together there. So take that. You have to get that perfect effect of that double na also. Srishtanam mantrahinam. Here also the he is long, so take that he really long. Mantrahinam dakshinam. Aghat on top of the dakshinam. Shraddha, aghat on top of shra, because next two alphabets are joined together. Shraddha virahitam. Virahitam. Okay. Virahitam yajyan. Yajnyan. However you pronounce it, it is right. Yajyan tamasam paricakshate. That aghat on top of cha should be perfectly taken. Paricakshate. Vidhihinam srishtanam mantrahinam dakshinam. Shraddha virahitam yajyan tamasam paricakshate. Devadvija guru prajya Pujanam Shauchamarjavam Brahmacharya Mahimsa Shariran Tapa Uchyate. Devadvi. So you can see de is long, aghat on top of ba. To take the next partial da, that is joined to short v. Okay, so devadvi. It will go like this. Devadvi. that aghat should be correctly taken. Okay. Devat Dvija Guru Prajya Guru. So you can see Guru both are short and aghat is there on top of Ru because again pra joint alphabet. So Guru Prajya Pujanam, not Pujanam, it is Pujanam, long Pu. Shaucha, that shau is also long pronunciation. Do not pronounce it as Shochanam, it is shau, au, okay? Shauchan, Shaucha, Shaucha Marjavam, Shaucha Marjavam, Brahma. Now here, bra, again join alphabets. The next is partial ha and complete ma. So, Brahma, the ma should be completely pronounced and the ha should be heard only partial, only half, okay? Brahmacharya, Brahmacharya, Mahimsacha, Mahim, you can see Anuswara on top of he, that is, will be pronounced as nasal verb because the next alphabet is sa. Okay, Brahmacharya Mahimsacha. The cha should be should not be stretched. Mahimsacha, no. The cha is short pronunciation, so keep it short. Brahmacharya Mahimsacha Shariran. Here, do not make the mistake of Shariran. It is Sha long and Ri is also long. So, Shariran. You have to take that long pronunciation correctly long. Okay. Shariran Tapa. Tapa, not tap, it is Tapa. Uchyate. That aghat on top of U. Uchyate. Devadvija Guru Prajya Pujanam Shauchamarjavam Brahmacharya Mahimsacha Shariran Tapa Uchyate. Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chayat Swadhyayabhyasanaim Chaiva Vangmayan Tapa Uchyate. Anudve. Here you can see again aghat on top of no, short no to take the partial the, which is joined to way long. Okay. Anudve. Should take that aghat nicely. Anudve gakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat. There is no aghat on that. Priyahitam chayat. Okay. Swadhyaya. You can see aghat is there on swa, but you have to pronounce that swa long first and then take the partial the, which is joined to ya. Same goes with the yabhya also. Okay. Ya long and then the partial ba. Do not be in a hurry to take that aghat because if you hurry, you will make that pronunciation small. Okay. Swadhyayabhyasanaim chaiva. Chaiva, not cheva. Chaiva Vangmayan. Va long, and you can see partial nasal nasal alphabet is joined to complete ma. So Vangmayan Tapa Uchyate. Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chayat Swadhyayabhyasanaim Chaiva Vangmayan Tapa Uchyate. Manah Prasadas Saumyatvam Maunamatma Vinigraha Bhava Saushuddhirityetat Tapo Manasamuchyate. Mana, you can see mana, visarga, exhale. Exhale and get a little bit sound of pa. Do not pronounce it as manaf, okay? Or manaf. It is wrong. So just after mana, exhale. Manaf prasadas. Prasadas. Saumyat. Sau, long pronunciation, then take the partial ma. Saumyatvam, but the aghat on here, you have to immediately take the partial ta because it is a small pronunciation. Saumyatvam, mauna, mau is also long pronunciation. Mauna matma, ma long, and then partial ta and then ma, okay? Mauna matma vinigraha, aghat on top of ni to take the partial ga. Vinigraha, bhava sanshuddhi, you can see bha long, and then va sa, anuswar on top of sa, it is nasal, nasal va, because the next word is, the next alphabet is sh. So bhava sanshuddhi, shuddhi, aghat on top of shu, shuddhi, again on top of ri to take the again partial ta, which is joined to ye long. Shuddhiritye tat, ritye tat, so that ye should come in clarity, okay? Ritye tat, tapo manasamuchyate, muchyate, aghat on top of mu should be taken to take the partial cha. Muchyate, manah prasada saumyatvam, maunamatma vinigraha, bhava sanshuddhiritye tat, tapo manasamuchyate. Shraddhaya paraya taptan, tapastatrividhan naraihi, aphala kankshibhiryuktais satvikam, satvikam paricakshate. Shraddhaya, aghat on top of shra, perfectly taken. Shraddhaya paraya taptan, aghat on top of the taptan, tapas, again aghat is there on top of pa, tapas, that is to take the partial sa. Tapas tatri, tatri, there you can see two thirds are partial, half is joined to complete ra with a small e vowel sound. So tapas tatri vidhan, tapas tatri vidhan naraihi, narai, that rai is long and because it ends with an e, narai, so the visarga pronunciation also will be he. Aphala, la is long, ka is long. Aphala kankshi bhiryuktais, bhiryuktais, satvikam, satvikam paricakshate, aghat on top of cha, paricakshate. Shraddhaya paraya taptan, tapastatrividhan naraihi, aphala kankshibhiryuktais, satvikam paricakshate. Satkaramana pujarthan, tapodambhena chaivayat, kriyate tadiha proktam, rajasanchala satkar, you can see aghat on top of sa to take the partial ta, sat, okay? Satkar man pujarthan, both the pu is long and the ja is also long, okay? Satkar man pujarthan, tapo dambhena, aghat on top of the to take the partial ma, dambhena chaivayat, kriyate, kriyate tadiha proktam, tadiha, all are short pronunciation but aghat on top of her to take the next partial pa, pro, joint alphabet, so the partial pa. So you should not miss it. Tadiha Proktam, prolong, and then take the partial ka. Proktam Rajasai Chala Madhruvam. Rajasai Chala Madhruvam. Aghat on top of ma to take the partial dha, that is joined to complete r. Okay. Madhruvam. Satkaramana Pujarthan Tapodambhena Chaiva Yat Kriyate Tadiha Proktam Rajasai Chalamadhruvam. Modhagrahenatmano Yat Pidaya Kriyate Tapaha Parasyot Sadhanartham Va Tattama Samudahritam. Modhag, you can see mu is long, so do not say it as mudha, it is mudha and it is dha. Okay, so that pronunciation also should come nicely, and there is aghat on top of dha because again partial ga is joined to complete ra, long. So modhagrahenatmano, you can see grahena, all are long pronunciations there, so take the time to pronounce it long. And then modhagrahenatmano, na long, and then the partial ta. Natmano, no is also long. Yat pidaya, here p long and it is the d, not dha. The first was dha, modha, and here it is pida. Okay, pidaya, long ya, and then kri. Okay, because ka and ra joined together there. But first pronounce the ya long. Pidaya kriyate tapaha parasyot, paras, aghat on top of ra. Parasyot, yo long and then partial ta. Parasyot sadhanartham va tattama. You can see ta first and then there are two tas joined together there with a long a vowel sound. Okay. Tattama samudahritam. Samuda, da long and her partial, and ru, the vowel is complete there. Ta, and then the last ma is partial. Tattama samudahritam modhagrahenatmano yat pidaya kriyate tapaha parasyot sadhanartham va tattama samudahritam. Datavyamiti yaddanan diyate nupakarine deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam satvikam smritam. Datavya, aghat on top of the, to take the partial verb, please do not miss that. Datavya miti, both short mi and ti. Yaddanan, please do not say it as yaddanan, no, it is double the there. So yaddanan diyate, ti is long and the te is also long. Diyate nupa, nupa, both are small pronunciations. Karine, diyate nupakarine deshe kale. Here you can see both the words, all the alphabets are long. Deshe kale cha patre cha, cha patre cha, pa long, and then take that aghat of ta, and ta is joined, partial ta and ra is joined together there. So deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam, taddanam, double the is joined there, taddanam. Okay, सात्विकं स्मृतं स्मृतं दातव्यमिति यद्दानं दीयतेनुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतम् यत्तु प्रत्युपकारार्थं फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः दीयते च परिक्लिष्टं तद्दानं राजसं स्मृतम्. Here the first word yattu. First is ya, and then there is two ths joined together there with a small u vowel sound, and there is aghat on tu because the next word begins with pra, which is joint alphabets, pa and ra. So take that aghat, do not miss that aghat. Again on pra you can see there is aghat because again partial ta is joined to u. Okay, so you will say it like this: yattu pratyupa. Okay, yattu pratyupa कारर्थम फलमुद्दिश्य. Now on that double the is joined with a small e vowel sound, and there is aghat on di because partial sh and ya are joined together. They're complete ya. So फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः दीयते च परिक्लिष्टं see, diyate, di is long, ya is short, and te is long. Now cha will go along with the pari. Diyate cha pari. You can see on re there is aghat because ka partial is joined to la, complete la with a small e vowel sound. So diyate cha pari klishtan, aghat on top of la also because again next sh partial is joined to ta. परिक्लिष्टं तद्दानं राजसं स्मृतम् यत्तु प्रत्युपकारार्थं फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः दीयते च परिक्लिष्टं तद्दानं राजसं स्मृतम् अदेशकाले यद्दानम् अपात्रेभ्यश्च दीयते असत्कृतमवज्ञातन् तत्तामसमुदाहृतम् adeshakale. No aghat, you have to just keep in mind the long and the short pronunciations here. Okay, adesha kale yaddanam. Yaddanam, not yadanam, it is yaddanam. Apatre, both the pa and the tre are long, and there is aghat on top of that, but recite it long first. Apatre bhyascha. Bhyascha, that aghat here, there is aghat on top of here because partial sh is joined to complete ch. So that aghat also will come perfectly. Apatre bhyascha diyate asatkritama. Asat, aghat on top of some. Asatkritama kr, and then ta ma all short, va all short. Asatkritamadhyatan tattama samudahritam adeshakale yaddanam apatrebhyascha diyate asatkritamadhyatan tattama samudahritam. Om Tatsaditi Nirdesho Brahmanastrividha Smritaha Brahmanastena Vedascha Yajñascha or yajñāscha vihitah pura. Om, long pronunciation, and then tat saditi. Tat, aghat on top of the should be taken properly. Tat saditi. There everything is small. Saditi, everything is small. Tat saditi nirdesho. You can say show long and then take that aghat on top because the next word begins from br, joint consonants. Om tat saditi nirdesho brahmanas. Here it is brahma. Brahma and then ana, and then you can see sa partial and ta partial and ra complete. Three consonants, three alphabets are joined together there. Brahmanas trividhas. Brahmanas trividhas smritaha. Next is brahmana. Brahma. Here it is bra. It is that it is long pronunciation. Brahmanastena. Brahmanastena vedascha. Vedascha yajyascha. Aghat on top of ya. Yajyascha vihita. Vihita. So vi he small and ta long and then exhalation and then pura. Vihita pura. Om tat saditi nirdesho brahmanas trividhas smritaha. Brahmanastena vedascha yajyascha vihita pura. Tasmado mityudahritya yajyadanatapah kriyaha pravartante vidhanoktas satatam brahmavadinam. Tasma, aghat on top of the to take the partial sa. Tasmado mityu. Mityu, again aghat on top of me to take the partial ta. Mityu da hrutya. Da long and hr, her partial ru swara complete there, vowel complete there, and aghat on top of hr to take the partial ta, that is joined to ya. Tasmado mityuda hrutya yajyadanatapah kriyaha pravartante. Aghat on top of the to take the partial na. Pravartante vidhanoktas. Vidhanoktas satatam brahmavadinam. Brahmavadinam. Tasmado mityudahritya yajyadanatapah kriyaha pravartante vidhanoktas satatam brahmavadinam. Tadityanabhisandhaya phalam yajyatapah kriyaha danakriyascha vividha kriyante mokshakankshibhihi. Taditya, aghat on top of the to take the partial ta which is joined to ya. Taditya nabhi. Nabhi, again aghat on top of sa. Sandhaya. Sandhaya. Ya should be correctly pronounced. Phalam. Phalam yajyatapah. Yajyatapah. So aghat on top of ya also should be correctly taken, should not be missed. Yajya or yajñatapah kriyaha. Danak, aghat on top of na. Danak kriyascha. Yascha vividha. Vivi, short pronunciation, dha long, and then exhale, exhale. Vividha kriyante. Kri, short, ya aghat. on top of here to take the partial na. Kriyante moksha, more long, okay? Moksha kankshibhihi, ka long and then kshi, okay? Unga, partial unga and ksha. Kankshibhihi, bhi, it ends with bhi, so the visarga pronunciation also he. Tadityanabhisandhaya phalam yajjatapah kriyaah dana kriyascha vividha kriyante mokshakankshibihi sadbhave sadhubhave cha saditye tat प्रयुज्यते प्रशस्ते कर्मणि तथा सच्छब्द पार्थयुज्यते sadbhave aghat on top of sir to take the partial the which is joined to complete bha, okay? Sadbhave sadhubhave cha sadhubhave cha saditye aghat on top of the to take the partial ta that is joined to long ye. Saditye, ye should be heard in clarity, okay? Saditye tat prayujyate, tat prayujyate aghat on top of you to take the aghat you have to take perfectly to take the partial ja that is joined to ya. Saditye tat prayujyate prashaste aghat on top of sha prashaste karmani tatha karmani the ni is short so immediately take the next word karmani tatha sachabda here aghat on top of sa because two chas are joined together there the first partial cha you will take with aghat sach and then chabda, okay? Chabda. After the visarga, exhale and take the next word, partha, okay? Sachabda, partha, yujyate, yujyate, sadbhave, sadhubhave cha, saditye, tat prayujyate, prashaste, karmani tatha, sachabda पार्थयुज्यते यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं सदित्येवाभिधीयते यज्ञे or yajne, you have to take that aghat correctly. Yajne, tapasi, everything short. Tapasi, dane, both are long, dane. Now, cha, the charan ends there, but you can see the next charan starts with joint alphabets, partial sa, and which is joined to thi. So, dane, chasthitis, saditi, saditi chocyate, cho long and then take the partial cha, chocyate, karma chaiva tadarthiyam, tadarthi, the thi is long, tadarthiyam, saditye vabhidhiyate. Here on the di there is aghat because again the partial is joined to ye long. Saditye, ye is long. Vabhi, va long, bhi is short, but the di is long. Dhiyate. Yajye tapasi dane chasthitis saditi chocyate. Karma chaiva tadarthiyam saditye vabhidhiyate. Ashraddhaya hutan dattan tapas taptan krutain chayat asadityuchyate partha na cha tat pretyano iha Ashraddhaya. You can see there is aghat on top of also because shra is joint alphabet. Ashraddhaya. Ashraddhaya. So both the aghat should not be missed. Ashraddhaya. Hutan dattan. Hutan dattan. There is double ta over there. So dattan. Tapas. Aghat on top of pa to take the partial sa. Tapas tap tang. Tapas tap. Again aghat on top of ta to take the partial pa. Tapas tap tang krutain chayat. Krutain kr ka and r join together there. Krutain chayat. Asadityuchyate. Asa short from even the d is short pronunciation, but aghat on top of the to take the partial ta that is joined to u short. Asadityuchyate. Yuchyate. Again u partial cha. Yuchyate partha. Nacha together. Okay. Nacha tat pretya. Nacha tat pretya. No iha. No long. Iha completely pronounced. Iha is also short pronunciations. Ashraddhaya. Ashraddhaya hutan dattan. Tapas taptang krutain chayat. Asadityuchyate partha. Nacha tat pretya no iha. Om Tat Saditi Shrimad Bhagavad Gītā Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishnarjuna Samvade Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogo Nama Saptadashodhyayah. Om Tat Saditi Tat Aghat Tat Saditi Shrimad Bhagavad Gītā Su Upanishad Su. You can see aghat on top of sh. Shat Su. Again on top of su to take the partial verb. Upanishad Su Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogo Nama Saptadashodhyayah. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. So we finish the revision of this adhyaya, 17th adhyaya. Anybody has any doubts? Anybody has any doubts?
Rekha ji, I am unmuting you.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Last sloka.
Which sloka?
Last Ashraddhaya.
Ashraddhaya. Yeah. Yes.
Ashraddhaya no. Atho Ashraddhaya anta helbeku.
Yes. Ashraddhaya. Ashraddhaya
ತಪ್ಪು ತಾನೆ? ತಪ್ಪು.
I cannot understand. What are you trying to ask, please?
Which is correct? Ashraddhaya is correct or Ashraddhaya is correct?
No, you have to take that aghat on also. Ashraddhaya. Ashraddhaya. Please say that one more time.
Ashraddhaya.
Correct, madam. It is like that only.
Ashraddhaya is not correct.
No, you should take that aghat, both the aghats. Yes.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ Ashraddhaya is correct. Ashraddhaya is not correct.
Yes, take the both the aghats on as well as shra. Yes, correct. You told it correctly. Good. Yes.
Any other participant who
If
who has any doubt?
If anybody doesn't have doubt, you can please put the mark sheet. We have to finish it fast.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
ಸ್ವರ ಕೇಳುದಿಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇತ್ತು ಸ್ವರ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಹಿಂದಿಯದೆ ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು ಹಿಂದಿ.
So everybody can see the mark sheet over here. So when you are appearing for this Gītā Pāṭhak exam, you know you have to by heart 6 adhyayas. That is 12, 15, 16, 9, 14, and 17. So every adhyaya here carries 32 marks. Each adhyaya will carry 32 marks, and you have to get minimum of 16, I think so, 16 marks. You have to get minimum, okay? And in the mark sheet, you can see the first thing is, the first question the examiner will ask you will be, what is the name of the adhyaya? So since you all must have given Gītā Jigyasu exam, you will be knowing. So first you have to say the name. So each adhyaya, they will be asking the name. So that carries 1 mark, okay? And the next question is the first shloka of each adhyaya. So it is very important that you prepare it very well, so that you know you get that 2 marks, okay? The first shloka of every adhyaya carries 2 marks, and the name carries 1 mark. Then you can see each adhyaya is divided into 3 parts, okay? So the first part may carry 7 or 8 shlokas, the next may carry 7 or 8 shlokas, depending on how many shlokas are there in each adhyaya. So the first question of the shloka will be asked from the first part. There will be 2 shlokas asked. The examiner will give the clue of the first shloka, and then you have to complete that shloka and also the next shloka. So 2 shlokas. So like that, from each part, from the first part 2 shlokas, then from the middle part 2 shlokas, and then from the last part 2 shlokas. So totally 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is I think 6 shlokas will be asked. So each shloka, that is 2 shlokas, will carry 8 marks. That is, each shloka will carry 2. So 2 shlokas will carry 8. Each shloka will carry 4 marks. So 2 shlokas will carry 8 marks. So 8 plus 8 plus 8. That is for all the 6 shlokas. So that will come to 32. I think 32 marks. And then like that of every adhyaya, so 32 into 6 adhyayas, it will carry 192 marks. Also you can see there is 5 marks is given, sorry, the 5 marks in the end is given for anuswar, visarga, and the shuddhata, that is the clarity, how you will be reciting. So that is why it is important, you should not miss the anuswara pronunciations, the visarga pronunciations, and you should recite it very in clarity, okay? So the examiner hears you very clearly with the perfect pronunciations. So 5 marks you will is carried for that. And the last, you can see there is so totally it comes to 192. 1 plus 2 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 and 5 comes to 32, and 6 adhyayas, it will come to 192 marks. And the last 8 marks you can see, that is given for your laya, how you will be reciting it, that is your rhythm, how you are reciting, in what tune you are reciting, and also your uchcharan, your pronunciations, Okay, how you are pronouncing each alphabets, that will also be noted. So that carries 8 marks. So totally 200 marks for this examination. So I hope everything is clear for you. So I would like to wish each and every participant here all the best. Recite and practice your shlokas very well with much clarity and correct pronunciations and visarga. There is no need to worry about it. You can very nicely clear your examination also. Any doubts regarding the mark sheet or questions, or I mean the marks? Anybody has any doubt? All are clear for everybody. Everything is clear. Nobody has any doubts? Then I think Bhaiya will take the prayer, the Samapan, the last prayer. Has anybody any doubts? Nobody has raised hand, no? So I think we can take the prayer. And Bhaiya, you can only recite the prayer.
योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं.
All the best to all you participants.
Thank you.
And Srimad Bhaiya, thank you for your support also.